The amount of memes created around games is ever surprising, and as a follow-up to my other video debunking these memes, I decided to find 6 more cases and tell you if they're just memes created by fans or if they are really part of the games they're from. A few series like Yakuza, Devil May Cry, Resident Evil and Metal Gear Solid seem to be an infinite source of memes. So, of course, you'll see some of these games here. Again, without further ado, let's start the video with our first case. Resident Evil 4. Where's everyone going? Bingo? On Resident Evil 4, Leon became one of the main representatives of the edgy, sarcastic characters, with one-liners ready for each situation. That said, not only the bingo scene, but also many other famous quotes from this game like "Your right hand comes off" or "I knew you'd be fine if you landed on your butt" are pretty popular around the web, with numerous memes referencing to them. But are they just memes or are they actually from the game? Well, everyone should probably know this by now, but they are real.
Where's everyone going? Bingo?
All and each one of these quotes are real, a few of them even making their way into the remake. They are part of what made Resident Evil 4 such a huge departure from its predecessors, and also what makes the game sound more like a B-side action comedy movie than a horror game. Personally, I love it. Now on to the next case. Metal Gear Solid 5 Phantom Pain. Invisible. This time it's not an image or a quote, it's a song. It has been a while since every single meme about Phantom Pain comes with the song Invisible by Duran Duran, with a lot of people initially claiming it was one of the most remarkable songs of its licensed soundtrack. But there's a catch. Is this song actually in the game, or is it just a meme? Well, meme. Yes, this song is not part of the game's soundtrack, but it could very well be, since not only the game happens during the 80s, but is also full of licensed songs from that decade. And Duran Duran is a famous band from the 80s, but this one specifically is not one of them. In fact, Invisible was actually released in 2021, 6 years after the actual release of Phantom Pain, making it impossible for it to be featured in the game. Even so, a lot of people swear they actually heard this in the game. Talk about Mandela effect, huh? Robot Alchemic Drive. The Unlucky Girl. Some time ago, a few clips of this weird game began surfacing around the internet, where this girl always seemed to have such a bad luck that absolutely everything in her life goes wrong. It's so absurd, with such a bad voice acting, that it's hard to believe that this would actually be in the game. But in fact, this is real.
No! The bakery! That's where I work!
All of those scenes, from getting run over trying to buy groceries, and to be honest, that is not the same girl, to her grandma being blown up or she just having to find a new job because the old one got destroyed, everything is real. This girl is Nanao, a girl full of hope trying to live her life while Japan is invaded by aliens, and the main character of the game tries to fight them off with a giant robot. In all its absurdity and bad voice acting, it's undeniable that the actual situation of this girl is just sad. But we also can't deny that it's funny as hell. Devil May Cry 5 Dante Michael Jackson. The previous video already had a DMC scene, but as I said in the intro, this is one of the games that serve as an infinite meme generator, and it would be impossible not to mention it again. Last time I talked about Virgil's plastic chair, now I'm here to talk about Dante's Michael Jackson scene. Is it real or is it just a meme? It is real. Throughout the series, every time Dante acquires a new weapon, he shows off doing a few sick moves with it. DMC5 goes one step further, giving him a goddamn hat as a weapon. And what does he do when he puts on his hat? This. Now, let's be honest, after the Rose scene from DMC4, this isn't really that absurd. Super Godzilla. Go ahead and destroy the financial district, Godzilla. Make the people happy. Numerous versions of this image can be seen around the internet, all of them telling Godzilla to destroy something, or sometimes even other characters, person or monster to do something, always based on this original image of Godzilla being ordered to destroy the financial district and make people happy. But is this actually what happened on Super Godzilla, or is it just a meme? It is a meme. That's right, this specific quote is not from the game, it's just a meme. You can play or watch an entire playthrough of Super Godzilla and you will never see this character saying this. Not only that, you'll also notice that even the font used in the meme is different from the one used in the game. Kind of a bummer, but being just a meme won't stop anyone from creating more memes about Godzilla destroying things and making us happy. And now to our last meme of the day, and the one featured in the thumbnail. Metal Gear Solid, Peace Walker, Secret Gate ending. Yes, another Metal Gear meme here, this time from the underrated masterpiece and one of my favorite of all times, Peace Walker. Originally a PlayStation portable game, but remastered and made accessible with online play for PlayStation 3 and now to be released once again on the next Metal Gear Solid collection. Peace Walker is a game that Kojima simply let it all loose, and while every MGS game always had their share of funny moments, this one goes one step further in literally every aspect, while still being an important part of Big Boss Saga and setting the stage for the events of Ground Zeroes and Phantom Pain. But talking about the infamous meme of the Secret Gate ending, is this true or just another one of the endless Metal Gear memes around? Well, it is real. Yes, it's actually real. It's part of the side mission 68, where you have a date with Kaz on the beach, where you will have to punch and strangle him to show your love, resulting on Big Boss and Kaz sharing a moment of love inside the classic cardboard box from the series. So that's it for today's video. Did you already know all of these? Did you know which ones were real and which ones were just memes? If you know any other popular game meme that got into people's minds so deep that everyone started believing they were true, just tell us in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe and hype this video, and if you're really enjoying my content and wish to see more of it, please consider helping me in my Ko-fi page. Link is in the description. Thank you for watching and see you next time.